We spend millions of rupees each year in fighting the fires. Fighting fires means to stop the fire from spreading. Sometimes what happens, the fire gets caught in the forest, and in the forest there is lot of dry wood. When there is lot of dry wood, oxygen is there, fire, that is fuel, is there, wood is the fuel, is there, oxygen is there, and heat is also there. Now it becomes uncontrollable. The whole area will be burned. So there are many things in this world. People are spending lots of millions of rupees every year in fighting the fires, and we spend more trying to find new ways of fighting fires from happening and getting out of control. And people are also trying to find out different ways to stop the fire from happening, from fire from spreading a lot. Okay, on the whole, we have learned rather well to control fire and put it to good use in our everyday life. Now, we all have learned from long time, we have learned how to prevent the fire. And on the whole, we have learned rather very well also to control the fire also and put it to good use, and we are able to use the fire in a much better manner. Okay? Long ago, there were no firemen. Long ago, were there any fire brigade or something like that? No, there were no firemen. When fire broke out, everybody became a firefighter. Now, what is the meaning of fire? Who is a firefighter? A firefighter is a person whose job is to put an end to the fire. आग को बुझाना. The person who fights the fire, who are able to stop the fire from spreading, they are called as firefighters. So, when there was no fire extinguishers or firemen, when there were no such things, in those days, the people of that village, the people of that place, they used to become firefighters. People formed human chains. Okay. What did they made? They made human chains. They still do it if required. Now also you can do it now also. But at that time, people used to form human chains and passed buckets of water from a well or a pond to the blaze. Now I would like to show you the picture over here. You see, can you see? There is a fire in the house. See how the people, they have made a chain and they are passing the buckets or the utensils filled with water to one person to another person, and then they're using this water to put out the fire. Isn't it? You can see now? Yes. Now let's continue with the lesson. Yeah. They still do it. That means they make human chains and passed buckets of water from a well or a pond to the blaze. Now there are laws about building construction which ensure that space is left between buildings to reduce the fire risk. Now the people have become very intelligent also. Now what are the people doing? To whenever they are constructing houses, it is compulsory that there is a space between one house and another house. Now why they are not allowed to construct houses just next to the another house? But still nowadays, you must have seen that people do construct their houses like this, and they become victim to the fire. Now see, now there are laws about building constructions which ensure. Construction means the process of constructing any building, construction, which make it sure that space is left between buildings to reduce the fire risk. Every new building, especially a public place, must ensure observance of fire prevention norms. That means every school, every building, every office, every factory, they have to follow the fire norms. What are they? They should have those fire extinguishers should be there. There should be space between one building and another building, and they should leave that gap so that the fire is not spread to another building also. Okay, so bands of fire fighting workers with special equipment known as fire brigades are there to put out the fires. Nowadays, to put out the fires, what are we using? We are using what? Fire brigades, where the people who are well trained in this, they follow this. है ना? That is the thing. Firefighters are highly trained people. They know how, if they are helping the fire victims, if they are helping the people who are stuck up in a building which is on fire, what do? They use special equipments. They use their well trained people are there. They are highly trained people. They possess many skills also. They cut off electricity supply. Now what do? They cut the flow of electricity. They cut off electricity supply, knock down dangerous walls. If the walls are becoming very dangerous and there is a chance of fire spreading to another building, what do? They immediately knock down the dangerous walls. They spray water and other materials like sand. Example I'm telling you, like sand, to bring the fire under control. They are also trained in first aid. First aid means if they are rescuing some person stuck up in the fire, they are so well trained so that they don't they give the first aid so that the person who was caught in that fire can be rescued, and first aid, so that what can they do? So that they can save some person's life, and so that they can help people suffering from burns or from the effect of smoke. Now, what is the effect of smoke? They will be congested. They will not be able to breathe. Now, when the fire is going on, the whole area is filled with carbon dioxide. Now, can human beings live with carbon dioxide? No, they need oxygen immediately. So, to protect them from the effect of smoke, they are well trained and they give first aid to such people also. The discovery of fire and its uses helped early man to cope with nature better and gradually adopt a settled mode of life. Now, because of this discovery of fire, the people are able to lead a very comfortable, happy life, and they are able to eat cooked food, are able to fight the nature, isn't it? They are able to cope. Cope means to deal with, manage. They are able to deal with the nature because during winter season, as I told you, the wood the fire gives them warmth, isn't it? And gradually adopt means they accepted, they chose a settled mode of life. Settled means to stay at one place, otherwise, they were the nomads. They used to roam from one place to another. After the invention of the fire, they were able to stay in one place. Fire is still worshipped in many parts of the world. Now, in India also, we worship fire, isn't it? Fire, Agni Devta. In India, Hindus, we call it like that. So, not only in India, there are many parts of the world where fire is still worshipped. In Egypt also, fire is indeed a friend. Fire is, of course, is our friend. As we know, it can be dangerous enemy also once it gets out of control. Power to regulate. We are not, if we don't have the power to regulate, to control, the fire will become our worst enemy. So, in this lesson, it is fire, friend, and foe. So, if you are able to control, it is our friend. If it is out of control, it becomes our enemy. Okay? Hope you have understood the lesson.